Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Mike. So I wanted to talk to you guys for a moment about your following and why you actually should not be too worried about it. So just to introduce myself, my name is Mike Felix. I work really closely with small business owners on helping them increase their reach and their revenue. And now one of the biggest things that many people are most concerned about is their revenue. A lot of people, they want to gain reach because they want to gain revenue, especially if you're a small business owner. So one of the reasons why I wanted to have a talk about your following is because a lot of people really put too much weight on following. If you want to make more revenue, the key is just to have reach. And there's two ways to get reach. The first way is to have an engaged following. The second way is to pay for it. Now, when it comes to your following, you have to understand that Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, these are governors to who sees your stuff, okay? Not everybody's gonna see your content. They determine who sees your stuff and what's relevant to who and when. So when you post on Facebook, it doesn't matter if you have a following of 5 million people, a very small percentage of those people are going to see it at that time. They're not even, a lot of the other people are not gonna see it unless you begin to pay. Facebook, Instagram, all of these companies, well, Facebook and Instagram are the same people. They're not multi-billion-dollar companies because they show your content to everybody that you want your content to be shown to. They are multi-billion-dollar companies because people like us, we are paying to get the attention of people who we want to ultimately consume our offerings. So this is the key, okay? The key in this business or in any business is to understand what your cost would be to acquire the attention of people who you would like to get in front of. And the second part of it is, what is your return once you do get their attention? What is your return when you get their attention? If you get the attention of 5 million people, how much revenue is that worth to you? How much is that worth to you? If you were to get if you were to get the attention of 5,000 people, how much is that worth to you? If it cost you $100 to get the attention of 5,000 people and you were to make $5,000 off of those 5,000 people, or a percentage of those 5,000 people, that means it costs you only $100 to make $5,000, right? Now, how much organic activity would it take you to generate that same thing, to get in front of 5,000 people? Right? So you have to begin to look at things from a standpoint of like not putting too much of a focus on your following, but knowing that if you create the right formula, around how your revenue is tied to your reach, that's when you begin to operate like a businessman or a businesswoman. All right, so if you have any questions about that, please hit me up. Would absolutely love to share some more insight on how all of this stuff ties together. I see a lot of people, they have a huge following, but they don't have any revenue, and they also don't have a reach. There are plenty of people on Instagram and Facebook who have a tremendous following, but they don't have a reach. So again, you have to understand how social media works if you want to get the most out of it. Hit me up if you want to learn a little bit more about some of the programs and some of the challenges that I have within the Guerrilla Launch Academy. Would absolutely love to share some of these insights with you. All right, take care.